This story is about a man who heard his own voice calling him from inside his apartment when he knew for a fact he was completely alone. His name was Ethan Miller, a 32-year-old audio editor living alone in a small rented apartment on the outskirts of Northern California. Ethan worked nights, editing podcasts, documentaries, and voiceovers. Sound was his world. He trusted it more than sight, more than instinct, more than fear. That trust would cost him everything. The first incident happened late one Tuesday night, just after 2 a.m. Ethan was wearing headphones, cleaning up a voice track, when he clearly heard himself say, "Hey, you still awake?" He froze. The words hadn't come from his computer. They came from behind him. Ethan pulled off his headphones slowly. The apartment was silent. No TV, no phone, no open windows. He checked the editing timeline. Nothing was playing. No stray clip. No accidental playback. He laughed nervously and blamed exhaustion. Long hours could do strange things to the brain. The second night, the voice came back. This time, it came from the hallway. "Ethan," it said softly. "Come here." The tone was perfect. The pacing. The breath between syllables. It sounded exactly like him, right down to the slight rasp he had when he was tired. Ethan didn't respond. He sat completely still, heart racing, listening as the sound of slow footsteps moved across the hallway carpet. Then the footsteps stopped directly outside his bedroom door. Audio editors know something most people don't. Recordings never sound alive. They're missing something subtle. This voice wasn't missing anything. Sleep became impossible after that. Ethan started leaving lights on. He stopped closing doors. Eventually, he began recording his apartment overnight, placing microphones in the hallway and living room. He told himself he needed proof. What he really needed was reassurance that he wasn't losing his mind. On the third night, the recordings captured something new. Footsteps. Slow, deliberate, pacing back and forth. Then his voice again quieter this time. "I'm practicing," it said. Ethan didn't remember recording that. He didn't remember saying it. But when he listened closely, the voice sounded unfinished, slightly wrong, like someone repeating lines without understanding them. The next morning, Ethan found muddy footprints in the hallway. They matched his shoe size perfectly. The problem was, Ethan hadn't left the apartment in 2 days. That night, the voice spoke more often, more confidently. "I know how you sound when you're scared," it said from the living room. "I know how you breathe before you scream," it whispered from the kitchen. Ethan locked himself in his bedroom, heart pounding, hands shaking. He tried calling a friend, but the call dropped immediately. Then he heard his phone ring from the hallway, using his ringtone, using his voice. When Ethan turned around, he realized the bedroom door was open. Something stood in the corner where the light from the lamp couldn't quite reach. It wasn't a reflection. It wasn't a shadow. It was shaped like him, but wrong in small, unsettling ways. The shoulders hunched too far forward. The head tilted at an unnatural angle. When it spoke, its mouth moved half a second too late. "I'm ready now," it said in Ethan's voice. Ethan screamed. The thing watched him carefully, then smiled and adjusted the smile, like it was correcting a mistake, like it was learning. Neighbors later told police they heard shouting that night. 2 identical voices arguing, one crying, begging to be left alone, the other calm, patient, almost gentle. When police arrived, the apartment door was unlocked. Ethan Miller was gone. There were no signs of a struggle, no blood, no broken furniture, just his computer still running, recording audio. The final file on the screen was labeled Final Version. It contained a single voice. Ethan's voice steady, relaxed, confident. "I think I sound human enough now." The apartment was rented again a month later. The new tenant complained about strange noises at night. about hearing someone practicing conversations in the dark, sometimes laughing, sometimes whispering names, sometimes calling his name, always sounding exactly like him. If you want to listen more real horror stories like this, please like, share, and subscribe. Your support inspires us to collect more real stories and bring them to you.